My name is Alex,
I'm still William,
and he is still William. This is Sometimes Crypto.
the Unscripted Crypto Podcast.
That's what's up. All right, today's topic of choice:
It's gonna be NFTs, right?
non-fungible tokens.
I think that's gonna change, but sure.
You think it's gonna change?
I think on terminology associated will get better.
Crypto terms will be
We'll all change and they'll get more specific.
redefined, re-edited,
They'll be more specific.
more specific. But non-fungible tokens is pretty good, I think.
Nah, there'll be subgroups.
Subgroups.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
subgroups. I feel it.
So
Subgroups
the
make
question
sense.
for the pod would be: are NFTs is the term NFT an umbrella term?
What do you mean?
Well, an umbrella, like NFT,
But
then
there's more
like,
things that fall
yeah,
underneath.
exactly.
Yes, of course.
Of course, gots to be. So there's a handful of projects out there. Actually, wait, way more than a handful of projects. We're gonna be talking about how some of them have died, maybe, and
I'm gonna say how everyone else says it. 99% of the NFTs will die.
and
The 1% that don't, those are the ones.
those are the ones you gotta be in.
Those are the ones you gotta be in.
So
As of right now, Bored Ape is in that list, by the way.
Bored Ape,
I can. That one is
Yeah.
pretty solidly there,
yeah.
and will be there for a while.
Bored Apes do seem, the Yacht Club does seem to be like it'll be here for a long, long time. I don't know what they did. I don't know if they got lucky or if they just did it right from the get.
All the above.
Oh, both,
There's luck is in everything.
both.
Luck is in everything, but hard work is also there.
Yeah. So definitely, something that I know we could both agree on is that for NFTs to be successful in the future from here on out, they need to have utility
From the jump,
from the
some sort.
from the get. Like there needs to be some utility with them because there's just way too many projects out there and they're all almost identical, and the vast majority of them do not provide real world or like some type of
Yeah, there's just a picture that you're paying for.
just a picture or some random art, pixelated art.
They're all pictures. It's a picture.
The picture
It's
ones
not
are-
art. Not everything's art.
Art's got to be tasteful.
Art is subjective. Not everything's art. The majority are pictures.
Majority,
The majority are pictures.
those are facts.
Very some we can call art sometimes.
Sometimes
What Flume did originally, that's art.
Flume, yeah, the one the little project that he dropped a while ago.
That was real art. A while ago. That was a long time ago at this point. That was a year now almost. Maybe a little more.
Yeah, so Flume dropped like a video
A video
visual
with
of-
music, with audio.
with audio with his music. That was really cool.
That person owns the right to that clip of the music.
Yeah. So that was cool. I liked his little project.
That was a solid
Yeah.
thing he did.
But they're like, I don't know, we don't really see it or think about it too much because that was like a one and done type.
What do you mean? Just
Like-
because you don't see it or think about it doesn't mean
Yeah,
someone
no,
else doesn't.
whoever has it, and yeah, they're obviously always talking about it and showing it off to whatever group they're
Yeah,
in.
but you have NFTs. Do you talk about them and share them all the time?
Not
Or do you
much.
forget you own them half the time?
No, I'm well aware that I have them.
I forget I own things.
No,
I-
I'm well aware of my NFTs. I just don't talk about them too often. Yeah, that part I can't say. I don't talk about them too often to people.
Exactly. So anything to change, it just has to be brought up in convo and used and done with.
Yeah,
That's why there needs to be more utility.
there does need
You
to be
can't
more
have
utility.
something that you forget you have. You never forget you have cash. If you have $100 bill in your wallet, you will never forget you have $100 bill
Yeah.
in your wallet.
You bet. Oh, I got money in my.
You be like, I got money in
something
the
right
bank
there.
account. Same idea. You gotta remember, you have to have like, oh, this I own and it's doing X or can do X.
So yeah, absolutely. Yep. So the reason why I don't think Bored Ape Yacht Club is going out of season anytime soon is because so many.
Well,
so
they build a community.
they have a really solid community. I don't know. They're just like a staple. At this point, they're like the forefront leaders.
Not saying they can go to zero, but it's hard to go to zero.
Yeah,
It'll be a little
something's got to
difficult.
happen with like the creators of Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Of Yuga Labs.
Yuga Labs. Are
Yeah,
the
they
creators.
have. Well, currently, they're actually something can happen. Currently, I just remembered this. The SEC is gonna look into Yuga Labs
Oh yeah.
because of the way the apes were the way the apes were promoted as could be a securities issue.
Really?
because it's showing ownership of a thing. That's a security problem. It goes under under a
Under
jurisdiction.
SECs.
So depending on how it's labeled,
On how
it goes, and maybe they don't go to zero. Maybe they have to pay a huge ass fine. It's not said yet, but they're gonna be definitely investigating them.
that's wild.
Yeah, so it all depends on how it's packaged. Anything that shows true or complete ownership has to be approved by the securities people.
Ownership of something. Yeah, because if you own a Bored Ape, you have like
Complete ownership of the media
ape.
rights, everything.
Yeah, you could.
So it depends.
Yeah, you have full like, what is it? Intellectual property rights.
Correct.
IP rights.
You have IP rights.
That's
The same will apply for anything that was like an ICO
mm-hmm.
type of or whatever they're called for. What are they called?
ICOs. Initial coin offerings.
Yes. So some of those might also be looked into under regulations. So it'll be interesting developments.
Yeah, ICOs I get because like it's like, oh, be the first investor in this new chain.
Yeah.
And that's just like kind of security like.
But we'll see what changes are set and how it goes. But definitely the way NFTs are going to be packaged from here to the future will definitely get better. Probably more precise per like where people want to use it. Like, oh, this would be specifically for like a local place. Oh, have its own thing. Then like a bigger NFT will probably have a bigger market.
Yeah, there might be. Yeah, at some point I'm sure there's gonna be a project that flips Yuga like, and I mean flips not Yuga. Bored Ape like comes up as
That's
like
better.
Yeah, like as the forefront. Like, oh, it's like Bored Ape. Like this new project will put Bored Ape out of style type of thing.
Honestly, if that is the case, I see two currently.
Oh, two like out in the market.
VFriends or Tykes.
Yeah, Tykes.
VFriends. It has more than any other NFT. It does more than any other NFT. So do VFriends. They have the most amount of utility I've seen.
Oh, like utility wise. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for the utility value of it, of course. But I don't know. Definitely not CryptoPunks. I know that much.
Unless they add utility behind it. But remember, it's like from where we are now to when? 20 years from now? A lot can change.
Yeah, a lot will change, like for sure. For sure. So going back on that like intellectual property rights thing for Bored Apes, that's actually like a pretty important topic that people are going to be talking about later soon.
In what sense?
Like if you buy an NFT, do you have IP rights for that specific NFT?
Yes.
No, it depends. Not all projects.
If it's worded, if it said it, you do, you do.
Yeah, but like where's the contract for that? Like
In the smart contract has to say that.
it would say if you have the rights to it.
Of course. It's the smart. That is literally what is showing is who owns what.
Yeah, because I know
For an example, I remember Salamandrin, a YouTuber, had his McLaren Senna, a $1+ million car, burned down. Changed his life forever, stopped doing car content, whatever. He sold I think the 1 minute clip. He auctioned it off on Sol in an NFT form, the full rights to it. So in the contract stated, you have full ownership of this clip. If you want me to take it down, you own the right to. I have to take down the post for copyright infringement.
I see.
Yeah, he sold full right of that clip of his car burning down.
Of his car burning down.
For like an X amount of Sol at that point in time. I don't remember. I wasn't gonna buy it, but he did say that he sold it. Someone owns the right to that clip of his car burning down.
That's wild. I know that there's NFT project called MFers.
What?
MFers.
M
M?
motherfuckers?
Yeah, MFers. Motherfuckers.
Okay.
It's a bizarre looking NFT collection, but they have like 0 intellectual property rights. So their whole thing is it doesn't matter even if you own it or not. Whoever created it just did not care. They're like,
it's mine.
It's no, as in it's not. It's whoever wants to use it could use it. There's no one like you can't sue anyone because there's like.
Oh, but I've seen people do that.
Like you could buy one of these MFers and not use it, like, or you could not the marketing, if you choose to market it, someone else could use that one as marketing.
Yeah, but that's kind of what like Schultz did
Is it?
with this when he dropped his special. I'm talking about a comedian. He first said buy the special, and he goes right after. You can't buy the special. You go ahead and torrent it.
Oh, he did.
He did. He said go ahead and find however you want to find
Find it
it.
however
Just
you want.
watch it.
Just watch.
And then a couple like a month and a half later, he put it on YouTube.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The idea was just to get it out there.
Just to get it out there.
So-
yeah, he wanted people to see his special.
Sometimes, if it's free promotion, why do you care?
Yeah, that's like pretty much the case with the MFers, which I thought was interesting because like, oh, there's nothing holding anyone back from promoting this.
No.
If you own one, then yeah, that's great because there's like unlimited possibility in which someone could promote it, or you could promote it as much as you want, and there's no repercussions.
You know who else did this? Who did exactly what we were talking about? Andrew Tate.
Did he?
Yeah.
For?
All the content you saw of him throughout Instagram, everywhere, none of it was from his account.
Oh no. Oh, that's true. None of it was from.
None of
his
it was.
account.
It's all clips and audios from things he's done that were made by other accounts that
He let other people use.
exactly.
Like he never sued anyone for it. That's actually
No, his affiliate link was like, you promote my account. Whoever signs up through your affiliate link, you keep 25% of it. Well, 50% of the thing.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's $50. You made 25. That was part of his whole thing. I don't know exactly how it worked, but I do know he did that. And the only way you get to do that without any copyright infringement is if the person allows it. Like there are laws for that exact thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of IP, I feel like that's always an interesting thing that because not all IP rights are the same. But yes, you should know what each collection has
As their IP rights.
Yeah, will let you do. Yeah, has as their IP rights.
Yeah, what you can and cannot do with their
name
essentially,
or with your NFT.
which is their name.
So ultimately, for future NFTs to work, you gotta have some type of utility. Maybe it might not be in the IP rights. It might be in something else, like VFriends. VFriends doesn't let you use marketing, or it doesn't let you just put your.
No, because Gary uses it.
Yeah, Gary.
And he uses it to promote.
But it does have utility. Like originally when it first came out, it was if you have a VFriend Series 1, you get to go to VCon.
Well, so
for that year.
That's still no. It's for 3 years.
Oh, it's for 3 years. Okay.
Yes, it's for 3 years. He already
Did the first year.
Yes, he just announced recently for 2023. He did a whole video with multiple VFriends characters, like animated, talking about what's gonna be the VFriends, where VCon's gonna be for 2023. He didn't say. He said he's gonna announce it probably beginning of 2023. Where it's gonna be. Hopefully it's in Miami. If it's in Miami, we're going.
We're going to the
If it's in Miami, it's for 10,000 people. I'm buying VCon tickets.
VCon tickets.
We're going to VCon.
Those would likely be NFTs also.
They are NFTs.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, they are NFTs.
He's already announced it.
They were.
They were NFTs last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're probably going. So originally they were going for 2 to 3. Then it got down to like almost an ETH, maybe a little less than an ETH, but definitely going to VCon if it's in Miami.
Yeah, I'm glad that you mentioned that because NFTs could have different forms, like in this case, tickets.
Yeah.
To events and stuff.
The Super Bowl did that too.
Super Bowl had NFTs as their tickets?
Not for all of the tickets, but for their VIP ticket. I think for the more VIP sections, they did. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly, but I think they did.
That they offered VIPs tickets for.
No, that the VIP tickets were NFTs. I think Gary was part of that.
Yeah.
Like he got maybe. I don't remember right now exactly. I don't remember the article that I read. I'm gonna be honest.
It was a while ago.
It was a long time ago now.
I know. I'm trying to find right now. I thought it was called boring.com, but it might not be boring.com. Maybe this might jog your memory a little bit. But Mark Cuban had a website that what's his whole like thing with it was trying to make Instagram for NFTs type, like your own gallery.
Oh, I don't remember this.
No.
No.
Okay, so essentially his thing was I thought it was boring. I'll try to look for it.
You're talking about Tesla, by the way.
No, that's the Boring Company.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Boring Company. I'm talking about like a website called maybe board.com.
I don't know if it would be something related like that.
I promise you, it's something like that. Where essentially he was just trying to make
Mm-hmm.
a place where you could connect your wallet and just show off your
Just Google Mark
wallet.
Cuban NFT social media platform or social platform. See what comes up. It's that easy. Or you can use since you like saving trees, you can use Brave browser.
Huh?
Don't they save trees? Brave or which one's it?
No, the search engine is called Ecosia.
Oh, you can use Ecosia to save the trees while you're at it. Let's see what the Google's says.
That guy's got hella companies.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, his most popular one that he just started recently was for pharmaceutical products,
I've heard of that
selling
one.
it at a super discount, like GoodRx style. You can't use insurance or none of that. It's all priced very low, like stupid, like very close to the cost. Like he's only probably making enough dollars to continue getting more.
Holy crap. I just found a website called markcubancompanies.com.
Okay.
This dude's heavily invested in crypto, in like Web3 companies.
Yes.
Like heavy,
Yeah.
heavy.
So is Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. No, I say that because I'm like having issues. I'm trying to I'm trying to find the website I mentioned, and I'm just see so many, so many. So oh my God. All right. Well,
Can't find it.
I'm not gonna find this. I don't know how much time I don't think I should invest too much time in looking for it. But yeah. What's his name? Gary. I remember Gary also mentioned he's like having NFTs for tickets is an interesting concept because right now the way that we use tickets is simply to get into the event that we're trying to go to, and then that's it. The ticket doesn't serve us any function at that point. Having tickets represented as non-fungible tokens gives you a way of building some type of repertoire or at least have some form of like conversation starter whenever you're talking to someone. If like someone says, "Oh, like let me like let's share our wallets to each other, so we could see what events we've been to." Someone you could like if you go to like a music festival or concert or some type of conference, you'd be like, "Oh, I was at that conference." Oh, it's like from there you have a conversation. That essentially the way Gary sees NFTs is a social, like a whole new aspect to the social layers.
Yeah, that's exactly how he sees it, actually.
So, what's your favorite project right now?
Tags and VFriends.
Yeah, that's
I'm making that clear. It will always be Tags and VFriends for now.
it will always be for now.
To me, they're doing what I like. Implement some actual use cases. More Tags is doing that. I like Gary's just because I like the vision he has for the future. And I will hope he accomplishes what he said he wants to do, which is like a theme park style, like Disneyland, Disney World. I think he said Disneyland, I don't remember, but for VFriends. Which, if that does come to fruition, that'll just be cool. That would just be awesome.
A whole
A whole
theme
park, a whole theme park is dedicated to Web3, essentially.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
That would be awesome. And he's even talked like for like long-term VFriends holder, he'll probably drop like this. It doesn't have to happen, but he's talked like if the party's been out for 5 years, we're getting work, we're starting to do the park. Be like, okay, all NFTs holder who've had it since the day it minted. So whatever time period he made,
Genesis, yeah.
he puts it as, be like, you get lifetime entrance, and that's an NFT, your entrance, and you can sell that lifetime entrance whenever you want, or keep it, or maybe you can put it on a secondary marketplace from there that you can rent it out for a day pass.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think the whole utility of NFTs is severely early in its infancy. There's so much to be able to do with it. I just saw a weird like mix up of the Bored Ape Yacht Club and Lazy Lions. It's called Lazy Ape Yacht Club.
So some on the feed news, the Fed sees 31 million in Bitcoin then watched helplessly as a hacker stole it.
Oh, they seized it.
Fed seized 311 million
And
in Bitcoin. Then they watched helplessly as a hacker stole it all.
What? That's wild.
I will read the article. It's from Bloomberg Business on Instagram. Prosecutors accuse Gary Harman of a very unusual crime. Remotely swiping Bitcoin stored on a computer device the government had already seized in another case brought against his older brother, Larry. As authorities watch helplessly, 713 digital tokens, then worth almost 5 million, were somehow spirited away from hardware wallets. They were holding an evidence locker. Larry Hammond, who since pleaded guilty to laundering 311 million through crypto transactions, swore up and down he wasn't involved in the disappearing act. Instead, Larry 39 pointed the finger at Gary 30 and ultimately helped to nail him. Read the full story at Bloomberg.
That sucks.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's a lot of money well, that's good for that other guy, whoever hacked it.
They're brothers. It was just the brothers who hacked it. The other brother hacked it. It wasn't the...
It wasn't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what do you think the government should do with any seized crypto assets?
Any seized crypto asset, use it to build a back digital dollar.
Use it to
Other these assets, use it to build. If you whoever stole any, it is what it is. It happens all the time. Use it, build a digital dollar backed by Bitcoin. I think if America would do that, that's the ballsiest play. That is a super large move forward.
Yeah.
And it solidifies America for Bitcoin. Not gonna happen, for sure. Not gonna happen, but that would be like ideal. They'll probably just store it and hold on to it. Maybe they'll get rid of some, or they won't.
I think they sell it. I think they'll just sell it.
Maybe.
At least that's what they've been doing lately. But I don't know.
Well, they're not selling by choice at this point in time.
They put it up for auction, actually.
Yeah, they're selling because they have to, not because they want to.
They put it up for auction and then they try to get some money off of it. They're like, oh, we're not going to do anything with this Bitcoin, or with this crypto.
No, I don't think they want to sell it, actually.
Oh,
What happened?
I found it.
Found what?
The website.
What is it called?
Lazy.
I told you it wasn't called boring.
Lazy.
We could rewind to the podcast where I said it's not called boring,
It's just,
and he goes, "I swear it is."
I swear it was something along those lines.
No, you didn't. He said it's called boring. We could rewind the tape.
You're like, time to rewind it.
Since he's the one who edits this, he won't go back and add the clip in the forward in this point. But I did say it.
Oh, you want me to add it? Be like, that's funny.
He's not gonna do it. He's like, I'm not going through that headache.
10 minutes. I thought it was boring. I'll try to look for it.
You're talking about Tesla, by the way.
No, that's the Boring Company.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Boring Company. I'm talking about like a website called maybe board.com.
I don't know if it would be something related like that.
I promise you, it's something like that. Where
It is currently
20.
Oh
no,
you need to read it there. I'm like, it's currently 5:07.
I didn't been going like a live time.
I realized after
recording.
recording time. I realized.
That's funny. Yeah, so like lazy.com. Just present your NFTs in social media aspect way. Bro, that's
Is it going?
yeah, it's on. It's it identifies which chain it's on also. So you could look for Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Wax, or Tezos.
Heyo.
Oh shit. I forgot about Wax. I haven't checked out Wax in a fat minute. So Wax is like another chain that it's proof of stake, has a whole governance token. Supposedly very fast, very cheap transactions. Very centralized also. At least when I first heard about it. It's been a while. But it was very popular. At least some partners with Wax are Atari, Deadmau5, AMC, Sony, Hasbro. So they have like a lot of people like and Funko.
AMC the movie?
AMC theaters, yeah.
Let's see how long that lasts.
and Street Fighters, Brats. So like they
I
have
thought you said Brazzers.
no Brats. Brats. That's how they
That's
got.
cool. I was like, what?
They got that would also be a really big partnership for them, probably. But I don't think they'd get into that business. One thing that they sell a lot of on Wax would be what's it called, baseball cards, trading cards, which is another form of NFTs, like very popular.
Yeah, like the NBA one has one too. Top Shop.
Top Shot, yeah, that's a similar one. Well, what's cool about Top Shot is that it's an actual like live moment of
a game.
of a specific game.
Yeah.
Which I think is like a one up from regular just trading cards. Because Wax just has the baseball cards, just a digital version of baseball cards.
It would be cool if like they'll do like rookie cards with stats and then like their first rookie game.
I think that's something that they do. Like there's a front and a back on the digital cards, and then some of them have like are holographic.
Yeah.
So like there's like tiers to it. You could have like a very common of whatever baseball player there is, and then like a rarer one that's much less of them. And they also have the burn functionality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what though? What do they do by burning?
You get rid of liquidity in the market. You would actually to burn NFTs on Wax. It is you buy. Let's say there's 100 of a specific baseball card, and you want to just make it rarer. You literally just buy as much as you could afford and burn as much as you're willing to burn.
Yeah, but wouldn't that just rise the price by the amount that were just burned?
That's the idea.
But you'll end up at the same price in dollar to dollar.
To a degree, yeah. I guess I don't know exactly how like the game theory like economics of it works, but there are burn functions on Wax.
Well, it's like there's supply and demand.
Supply demand, yeah. I mean, why would you burn it then?
No, I'm not saying that it won't cause the price to go up. I'm just saying at that point in time, the minute you do that, it's just going to be at the same price where you just burned it because you just took that. It won't be until like, unless that card becomes more sought after when it really...
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a supply demand will definitely play a bigger role whenever there's less of them.
Yeah. What's our time at? 30 minutes, something like that?
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah. At least we didn't get to an hour and of lost audio.
Oh, like the last episode?
Like the last
How we
episode.
lost the entire hour we had to
Lost
re-record?
an entire hour.
Yeah, we just recorded 30 minutes of this. It was 20.
20 minutes.
I knew he was going to do that, so I said 20 right after.
20 minutes.
Felt like 30.
No,
You know what a blue chip NFT is? And you know why it's called a blue chip?
No, I don't, William. Enlighten me.
I don't know why he said it. Okay. So essentially, it's just considered a blue chip by like trading volume, how sought after it is, and just usage.
Like, I feel like there's...
And also like being either a first on doing something or like an innovator in some sort of sense. Like those are like the requirements.
Yeah, there's no like...
There's no thing that says it's blue chip. Like different exchanges or marketplaces will have the blue chips there. There'll be... Of course, there's like common blue chip that it's obviously blue chip, but I think if like, for example, OpenSea has like a specific blue chip like on the lower end, I don't think it necessarily has to be a blue chip somewhere else. Like it's market to market.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily just because it's blue chipped on OpenSea doesn't necessarily mean that it's blue chipped on like Nifty.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
For the most part, they are because people typically agree on it. But like the reason, for example, which one is the one you said, the Invisible?
Invisible Friends?
Invisible Friends are blue chip is because of the fact that they were invisible and the walking aspect of the promotion. Because immediately right after they came out with that promotion, other NFT projects start to copy. That's another thing that makes a blue chip a blue chip.
It's like it's the first to do something.
It's the first to do something, and then people start copying.
Start copying, and they're like, oh damn, this is like...
Oh, we should do this. Like after like pixelated NFT comes out, like Punks.
CryptoPunks.
There are other
the other pixelated.
There are other pixelated NFTs.
So CryptoPunks gets blue chipped.
Get blue chip because of that. Apes were blue chip because then other people saw the apes blowing up, or we're gonna do ape styles like this.
Yeah.
It got blue chip. Tykes got blue chip because of marketplace, everything else they have. Oh, blue chip.
Yeah.
But it's just that what makes it a blue chip. I didn't know that. And since there aren't centralized entities to agree upon this, it's market per market.
It's market for market, yeah. Yeah, I would assume, I don't know, but I feel like there might be. Do you think you could make blue chip verification something that's like a protocol on chain? Like something.
It would have. So that's why, but it still makes market on
It would
market.
still be market to market, but it won't be like a centralized exchange type of like agreeing on it. I don't know. I'd have to look at some decentralized exchanges for that to see how.
You got to see a difference in between them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm gonna probably make it on a put myself on a limb here. They're all gonna be almost identical.
Yeah.
Because either way, they're gonna agree, and the people using are the same ones. So even if this is to be heavy traded here, not there, the full spectrum of that NFT is still up. But that's what makes a blue chip from a non-blue chip. Are there, and do you know if any NFTs used like on a small level, like that can be used? Do you know of any NFTs that have a daily applicable use?
Daily applicable use, like you could use it.
Because I think that's where it's gonna change. I think that's what's gonna change the game.
Really? Yeah. No. Once you have NFTs that.
NFTs to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Like that is
like
your
pass.
membership.
Yeah, that'd be cool as fuck. Like honestly, that'd be awesome. That'd be interesting. Nah, not done. At least not that I don't know any projects that does it.
I don't know of any, and also like I don't think it'll be. And then you can have like multiple companies could do this for gyms. Like if LA Fitness wanted their own
And it's
NFT, they can hire their own team to set one up for all their gyms.
Yeah. Oh, there's one actually.
Yeah. Which one?
Gary was actually on that project, the restaurant.
Oh, that's the restaurant. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just said gyms specifically.
Yeah, but
And it's also not the day to day. That one is just without this NFT, it's exclusive for NFT
yeah,
holders.
it's exclusively for NFT. There's not day-to-day one, but that is like the closest.
The closest thing. That's one of the
thing I know
closest.
of.
Yeah, Tights is one of those too because they're day to day usage. Just not real world. Actually, there are real world implications for Tights too.
Applications?
Implications.
No, implication is you're making an assumption that like, oh, this information, we could with this information that we have, we could like imply some new information.
Okay.
That's not the same thing as application.
I don't see a difference right now. They're not interchangeable in the.
They're not interchangeable. They're kind of similar, but they're not the same.
So this is like regardless and irregardless.
Yeah, well, irregardless isn't a word.
It is a word. It's put in the dictionary. It's become a word.
Is it?
Yes.
That's wild.
Look it up.
I'm literally doing that right now.
Yes, of course, in the dictionary. It became too used to not become a dictionary. As I'm saying, things are gonna change. You can't be using this on me no more. Google it.
Irregardless is definitely on Merriam-Webster.com.
Thank you. So don't come at me saying no.
Yeah, but no. Listen. It literally says non-standard.
Doesn't matter.
They put it on there.
Bitcoin's non-standard. Do you
said-
still use it? No. Bitcoin's non-standard.
they
Do you
said
still use it? Yes or no?
They said non-standard.
Bitcoin's non-standard. Do you use it? Yes or no?
What do you mean?
Bitcoin is non-standard.
Bitcoin is standard.
No, it's not. It's not standard. It's nowhere standard.
It's the Bitcoin standard.
Who's Bitcoin? Who has it? What community? All right, it's not standard. Standard is something that's used. So it's not standard.
No.
It's not standard.
No, Bitcoin is used
It's not
on
standard.
the daily.
It's not standard.
It's not. It's not an ISO standard. But they are creating ISOs to.
It's not standard. Just because you create it, it's not at the
to
current.
standardize it.
It's not standardized. There's currently no Bitcoin standard.
There is the Bitcoin standard, but there's no standards across global markets.
Thank you.
Regardless, your point is invalid.
Irregardless, I'm still right. He's just not. He doesn't want to get it up because he's like he has a point. It's okay to be wrong, bro.
Okay, this is what I'll give you. It is on the dictionary.
I'm right.
That I will give you.
I was right.
Well, what was the other word?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
I remember. If I'm honestly, I don't remember how we got here. It was about implication and application.
Yeah, implications.
Look, application synonyms.
Implication. The act of implicating or the condition of being implicated. The act of implying or the condition of being implied. Application.
The act of being applied.
The act of putting something to a special use or purpose. The act of applying. Something applied, such as cosmetic or curative agent. They're different words. I don't know what to tell you.
From what you just told me, they sound like you can be switched.
They're similar. Like you
So-
could use it interchangeably, and someone might, and someone would understand it.
Then
But they're not the same word. They're not. They're not. It's like saying tomato sauce and tomato paste.
no, that's a huge difference though.
That's like pretty much different.
No. There's a huge difference. Tomato paste is a paste. Sauce is more watery.
Yeah, but it still comes from tomatoes.
It doesn't matter.
That's literally.
There's two completely different outcomes.
There's two completely different
No, there
outcomes
isn't.
when you're implying something and when you're applying something.
No. Applying is you're doing X, Y, and Z. Imply. What word they use? Implying.
Imply.
Applied is that they're doing it. Implying is that it should be done or is going to be done.
Implication. Yeah, that's somewhat closer.
Okay.
Closer.
I'm getting on my side the further I keep on talking. I just want you to know that.
No, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
you are.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it'll be anyone who listens to it will be like, fair enough, or maybe not. Either or, I'm okay.
That's funny.
I'm not the Bryce cooking the batch sometimes. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not.
That's,
It depends on the day of the week. Today's a weekend, so I'm off.
today's a weekend. All right, so in terms of, I want to go back to those baseball cards things.
Okay.
Not because I care about the baseball cards, but because I used to play this game a lot on, it was a card game called Hearthstone.
I played that game. I whooped your ass in it too.
You played Hearthstone? I don't remember getting my ass whipped by you, so I don't think you did. Maybe one or two games.
No, there's no one. I love how he forgets. I grinded the game, dog.
Yeah, okay.
I bet you have better cards.
My Ysera. I just know every time I pulled out Ysera, you're like, oh fuck.
Which is that one?
It was like a dragon.
Is that the drawing with the mat with that gives you like an extra magic card?
Yeah, it was a dream.
That one
card.
is that one is annoying. That one is annoying.
Make it like so you can like shield her, put her invisible or something.
Yeah, that one is annoying. Yeah, but I would beat you with the rogue setup.
The rogue.
Yes, which the rogue one was. You had the bichito, the one that looked like a water creature that made you draw 3 cards and you double it up. Then that card you double knight, you double that, so you get 3 more knights. So you just can't attack me directly, and it's just a shield.
That game was fun.
It was some strategy. At one point, it got too much strategy. I'm like, my brain doesn't work anymore.
That was a fun game. I would love to play another card game like that, but one is blockchain based. Whenever those cards have a set amount of how many are actually able to be, like if I knew that there was only 500 of Yseras out there, now I know, okay, who am I playing against? Does this person have a Ysera? No. I could strategize a little bit.
Yeah, but that limits the amount of it because the idea was all the cards everyone's able to get all the cards.
I don't know exactly how their algorithm worked.
Yes, because I had a Ysera too.
Yeah. There's 500. Let's say there's 500 of them.
Yeah, there's 20 million players.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, 500 is an arbitrary number.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think it was limited. I think everyone had the chance to get every card.
To get every card.
That's what I meant.
Maybe that's possible. That might be the way it worked. But ultimately, I'm not certain.
It was also I am certain because it was all luck based. It was all algorithm. Whatever randomly gets selected and thrown out.
If it's like 1 in every 25.
Also, have to say it is because we both had Ysera.
1 in every 25 decks was supposed to like pull out you're supposed to get like a legendary.
Yeah. So you're able to get every legendary that there was anyways because there was a 1-to-1 card, a 1-to-1 number.
Huh? Oh, all the legendaries are 1-to-1.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Well, my point's I'm not gonna change my position because ultimately having it on like chain and knowing that those numbers might be changing would be an interesting way of dynamic in how the card games are played, and decision making would be like you'd have to level it up. You'd have to level up like your strategy, and then it also allows for an open market. Because if let's say you spend a lot of time just building your collection, your deck, and then the company that you're playing with just goes bankrupt or seizes your account, says, "Oh, you're doing something illegal," and even though you might not be within the game, of course.
On a card game?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
I don't think it would happen, but okay.
You know, like an equivalent explanation I could get for you would be what's this game that all the kids play? Fortnite.
Okay.
There's people who grind Fortnite and get like all these legendary like accounts. Like they have like their accounts are decked out. But then someone wants to just get into Fortnite and have all this stuff without actually grinding it. So then they'll just find someone selling their account. And be like, oh, I want to buy your account. And they go and buy the account. They make the trade, whatever. Some new person's using the account. But that's against the terms and conditions of Fortnite.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't sell your account. I know that.
If you were to have all these things as representative as NFTs on the chain, you could.
Yeah, because then Fortnite would be getting a cut of the profits.
Yeah, it would open up the market.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
Why?
It takes away the fun, if I'm honest.
How does that take away the fun?
Because I don't think anyone should just be able to pay for unlocking everything.
You're not paying to unlock everything. You're paying
to get the person's account who has already unlocked everything.
That's what you're doing now. That's how the system works now.
It would be the same though. Or you can just buy the individual piece. You don't have to unlock the piece.
Exactly. You can buy the individual
That's not fun.
piece. Well, it's not fun. Don't buy it.
Yeah, but if everyone else has it, I'm forced to buy because I'm put at a disadvantage.
No.
You're not put at a disadvantage if someone else buys it, and you don't buy it.
No, someone's gonna have it. Period.
If you're given the ability to buy it, you're putting it in a place.
You buy it from someone else who already earned it. That means that person who earned it no longer has it.
Yes.
So they give it to someone else.
They didn't give it; they sold it.
What I'm saying is, someone else. Yes.
If I, William, do not have the financial means to buy it, I put on disadvantage for those people who have the ability to buy it.
Uh-huh.
They could be level 1 at the same level I am level 1, but they just chose to buy it, and I didn't.
Yes, that's
all games. I understand what you're saying.
That's a possibility right now. Yeah, that's I understand the case that you're saying.
Yeah. Even though that's all games, because all games have some sort of play to earn feature. I mean, pay to play.
Play to win. Play to win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll give you that.
I mean, like, I don't know. You could also do the thing that you said earlier, where, about like access to like an event. Instead of having access to, let's say you have an NFT that represents access to a place any day, like free entry. You could rent it out, for like single day entry. You could rent out these cards and be like, oh, I have this card that I'm not going to be using, for the next week.
Or you don't use a lot. Instead of selling it, rent it.
You could rent it.
Or you trade.
You could also trade a card for another card.
Yeah.
So like that's like once games become blockchain based, like you're gonna be seeing kids in like middle school probably making enough to buy lunch.
But they do that now. Like if you're a gamer, gamers just get good in the game and stream it.
Yeah, of course.
Like people watch other people play Minecraft.
Yeah. I used to be one of those people who watches. I didn't stream Minecraft.
Wait. You would watch other people play the game, but would you play the game?
Minecraft? Yeah, absolutely.
But like, would you watch to learn something or just watch them play the game?
Sometimes I would just watch them play the game because they would play with mods that I wouldn't play with. And I'd be like, oh, let's see what this mod's about. And,
Never did that.
And I would just watch them play with those mods.
I lied to you. I did. I watched Ninja play a few times. I've watched Ninja play a few times.
But then there's also
monster.
But then there's times I just watch it because it is entertaining. It is like entertainment, and I was like, oh, this is funny, cool. But then I'd also like get ideas like, oh, let me see if I could build something similar to this, or like build that exact thing on my world.
Actually, watching Ninja play made me understand why people watch people play.
Yeah, it just
no, because you're just like, I can never do that.
What? Oh,
have you seen Ninja play?
No.
You could never do what he did.
Oh, really?
You could never.
No.
The amount.
What game?
For Fortnite.
Fortnite
specifically, because that's when I watched him play. Like watching people who are good at games plays, you're like, oh, I can never. It's like watching LeBron play. I'm like, I could never dunk the ball.
Yeah.
But I can also never do this. Like I could probably get closer to that one.
Fortnite definitely no, but in Minecraft there's like some.
Oh no, in Minecraft anyone could do it.
Minecraft is replicable. Like you could.
Yeah, if you copy what they did exactly, you can redo it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's for sure.
But at least in like
I think Minecraft blockchain based would be great.
Okay, now that you bring that up, biggest fumble I've ever seen in my life, at least one of the biggest fumbles I've seen recently, is Mojang getting rid of all their NFT interoperability. Because there was this NFT called something world. Shit, I don't remember what it is, but essentially you would buy. You know what a chunk is, right? In Minecraft, 16 by 16 block.
Yeah.
That's one chunk. You would buy as an NFT a chunk of land.
Wow. A 60 by 16.
A 16, yeah, like an actual chunk of land, 16 by 16 plot of land. That's I don't know how they generated this, but imagine a randomly generated chunk, right? you would buy it, right? So that's you could connect your chunk to the Minecraft game and play that specific chunk.
Your chunk of land.
Your chunk of land.
How much were they going for? Do you know?
On Minecraft. I'll just search it up.
So they got rid of that aspect. That is a fumble. That's a huge fumble.
Because
that honestly makes the game so entertaining.
Yeah. Super big fumble.
It's actually been a really cool perk.
That would have been so cool. Yeah, so it's just called NFT Worlds actually. Right now the floor price is 0.789 ETH.
And ETH is what, at $1,000 almost? 1,300. So it's like $800.
Best offers 0.62. Only 1% is listed.
Wow.
Yeah. So the chunk would show you what like the NFT itself would show you the world geography, how much land area, how much water area, the land by it.
Well, it's only 16 by 16. It's not a lot.
Actually, it looks like it's bigger than just chunks. It looks like it's like 3 or 4 chunks.
Okay.
Yeah, it just looks like it.
No, if you're saying that there's water and all that, I think it's even bigger than that.
Yeah, it looks pretty big. I'm looking at it, and it looks like a sizable.
It might be like an entire area, maybe, or like a little smaller in an area.
Yeah. So
Or it might be the size of a biome.
So this is a description. NFT worlds are generative worlds with geography, resources, and featured data stored on chain. NFT worlds can be played, explored, and built in. You can sync changes you make to your world so they reflect on your NFT. Feel free to use NFT worlds in any way you want. Learn at NFTworlds.com.
That's cool. Like, you know, also be cool if you can, like, for example, the world I have in my Minecraft, the Rona one that we played.
When
there was Rona and all we did was play Minecraft till 4 a.m, like a bunch of nerds. Like, that world would be cool to NFT.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like super
that,
cool.
I would actually, like, I don't want to lose that world. I would love to NFT it,
Like
because that world
NFT,
took
just
me.
have it.
I have 400 played on that world during the pandemic.
What?
400 hours.
400 hours?
Like 300 hours.
Damn, that's like a good amount of time.
I got done a lot in that hour.
Yeah. You can do a lot. You can do a lot in 400
I kind of wasted it a little bit, but I feel accomplished with what I did.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, the thing is, Minecraft is just one of those games that, like, you get something done and, like, you see it get done.
There have been multiple achievements. I'm like, God, I did all of this.
Yeah. It's a really good game.
We should stream Minecraft one day.
It's a really good game.
We should do that for our next pod. One of the pods should be us streaming Minecraft.
Just stream
on
Minecraft.
YouTube.
Just buy. Oh, what we'll do is we'll buy an NFT world and we'll just stream on it and just build it and just be like, okay, well, this is what we came up with.
I love this idea. We're doing this.
It's really cool.
We'll stream it. We'll just play here. Video cameras on both ends on YouTube. Just double.
Yeah, so it also shows you, like, the resources on it. So, like, in this particular one that I'm looking at,
was there any diamond in that bitch?
There is unique features: ore mine, snow, haunted, or rich, woodlands, and multi-climate. There's lumber 11%, coal is 7.8%, oil 1.8%,
Oil.
metals 14.2%, rare metals 2.8%, gemstones 1.8%, fresh water 6.4%, and salt water 6.2%.
It's a big world.
Yeah. I'm looking at this. This is like probably like
It's a biome, right?
1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 chunks by 3 or 4 chunks.
3 or 4 chunks by 3 or 4 chunks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, at least looking at it, that's kind of what it looks like to me.
16.
It looks sizable. It looks like you could build a village on this bitch.
I've built a couple villages.
Yeah.
That's another one. I think we should do that.
It'll be fun.
That'd be good. That'd be a good stream.
So then you could also, like, once you get into this world and play it, you could update it. So every time, like, on chain, so you get back, you sell the updated version of the. So you
Of how you left it.
Yeah, so you could, like, build a castle on it and just sell it because you built a castle on it.
Yeah, there's a castle dedicated.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So that to me, like, video games and Minecraft, Mojang was like, no.
But, like, if they were to, like, the thing is, I would want Mojang to create the NFT platform so you can do that. That way there is no hiccups. It's streamlined.
Yeah, you'd want it to be, like, interoperable, but, like, these people
They're being difficult.
They're being difficult.
They'll turn around.
I don't know. It's just, to me, like, I don't get it. Like, you're if it's a greediness thing, like, oh, I don't want other people like in Fortnite terms, like, oh, I don't want other people making money, like that's kind of a fumble, because if you get other people, if you other people see that there's value in there, then more people are likely to sign up. Like, give a little, get a little, like, you know, some. Oh, look, oh wow, this is like a
Well, they also have to look at profit, like how much would it cost to do this? Does it make financial sense? And they are running a company.
So they renamed this one. It's called Atlantis Island, and it looks like a little city. There's like a little Mario built. Oh, there's a Bitcoin and a like a little Bitcoin logo on there, and
Gotta represent the set.
there's also a CryptoPunk on there. It's really
That's
cool.
kind of cool.
Yeah, really cool. It's like quite interesting. Yeah, I think NFTs have a lot of future utilities. We haven't even gotten into like
We barely touched on it.
yeah, we barely touched on them, like properties.
We talked about that.
We talked about properties on the Tykes one
And on the is that we've touched a lot of the topics.
on NFTs.
What's the time at?
We're at 53.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. 53. Check out different what's it called, NFT marketplaces. I think that'd be cool.
I think once the stigma around NFTs dies out a little bit, you're gonna see a lot of development. Like I think a lot of like from this current bear market, there's gonna be a lot of interesting projects coming out that are gonna be like all shapes and sizes.
I think I'm gonna be honest. I think people are gonna start getting NFTs, not realizing that they're NFTs. Like ticketing might become a very standard thing.
It might make sense.
Faster.
It makes sense.
Exactly, and then people are just gonna like Dice, the application Dice.
Yeah, like why wouldn't I have like a wallet there for tickets
Exactly. Like,
that you have the right to move out? That you can read like it makes sense.
exactly.
Yeah, like
so people,
it'll be a centralized ticket, of course, but it makes sense.
yeah, it just makes sense.
It just makes sense. And the artwork's the same. I think it'll be cool. And you might also feel proud to own that ticket if it's something you really wanted.
Of course, like I don't know. I kind of would like it. Okay, because I was like, okay, I went to a music festival in 2018, but
Which one?
EDC, Orlando. But
Going this year.
But I didn't realize, or at least I don't remember the artist that went there. I could always search up, EDC Orlando 2018, and look at the artist that went there. But maybe I forget in the future, like, was it 2018 or was it 2019?
That doesn't count. EDC's booty. EDC sent their band in a vanilla envelope. That's booty.
Yeah, imagine they don't send their band in a vanilla envelope, but give you an NFT.
I want both.
You want that? You don't want the vanilla envelope.
No, I feel like I'm just upset because I've seen a lot of I felt like the ticket, since it is a wristband, I thought it would have more of a presentation. Like it was gonna come in at least in a box.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It came in a bit. I was like, this is very.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I think I got my tickets last year in a envelope also, but then I didn't give it much thought because, like, at least for Ultra, I bought my tickets like 2-3 years in advance because of the whole COVID thing. And
that was different.
So they upgraded me from GA to GA Plus.
And it came in a box.
And it came in a box with,
so maybe
with a keychain and everything. Like GA Plus they do give you like the full, but still it's.
I don't. Yeah, no. For anything above $300, it needs to come in a box.
Exactly, it's still a high ticket price. Like
it's still a high ticket item. It's not free. It's not $20.
Yeah,
it's $300 for a ticket. Yeah. You should.
I personally wouldn't buy GA Plus for the presentation. Like I would hope that comes standard.
Yeah.
GA Plus would be for the utility within the venue.
No, to me the way I see it, very simple. My brain works very simple for what I wanted. A simple box, the foam padding, the band in the middle. That's it. I'm sure at the mass amount they would need, it shouldn't cost more than like 20, 30, 50 cents. 50 cents at the high end to do that. And then they're selling for $300. And also the thing is the tickets go up in price.
Yeah.
As it gets closer. So I don't understand why vanilla. Like it really irked me. Like it really bothers me actually.
I wonder how much money goes into running an event like that.
A lot. It takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot to run events like that.
Production's good. I mean, the production's just insane.
I don't know who talks. The owner of Tykes, the creator of Tykes, talks about like running events like that because he does like masterminds
Mm-hmm.
in Vegas, like at smaller scales, and he's
Yeah.
like it's a headache. So Matt, also someone else who probably has information on that, Patrick Bet David,
Yeah, yeah, because
because
he
he did one here
Mhm.
for I forgot it was
he lives in Florida.
Fort Lauderdale.
For
He
Lauderdale.
moved from California over here.
Okay.
And he rented out the FTX. I don't know how much he rented out exactly. I don't know if it was all of it to put up an event.
Bro, that's wild. I'd love to meet that guy.
Well, his app, Minic,
Minic. Okay.
Minict. I have it on my phone.
ICT? Minic?
Yes.
That's
I'll
wild.
tell you right now. Yeah. Minnect.
Okay. Minect?
Minic.
Minect. Okay.
I don't care.
What's it do? What's
But
he up to?
the app is for you to be able, like, if you're consulting or whatever, you can put your services on there and there's prices. So like for like a question, if you just want to ask one question, it's like $500 to ask a question. You don't, or like specific like that. So it allows other people. You can also like ourselves. We could put ourselves on there
Yeah, it's
for services and questions.
Oh, was that the one that you were telling me about the other day?
Yes.
Oh, I thought the one that you were talking about was because you didn't give me any information.
I said Minic.
you mentioned it. You mentioned it, but you didn't.
I gave the same information I just gave.
No, you gave less information. You said
Just because you don't remember the amount of
No,
information
I know what you. I remember.
No, you don't.
I remember. I remember what
it was
you
boring.
said.
The same way it was boring, right?
Huh?
The same way it was boring. The company's name was boring.
No. What the? That's not what I'm
You
saying.
literally said, "I believe it's boring." Okay.
I did say I believe it was boring.
Just the same way you can believe right now I said what I said doesn't mean that I know what I said.
Okay, look. I remember when you brought it up, and I was like, "Oh, you're talking about Maven."
I said no.
And you said, "I know." You said no, and then you gave a brief description, but I'm almost. It doesn't matter if I'm almost certain or not because you're gonna say the same thing. It's like, "Oh, you don't know what I said," but it's not Maven. It's obviously not Maven. It's Minect.
I said that.
That's what I just said, dog. You love saying that with like such a good grin on your face.
Because this is the same argument we have every other day. Is you said this, I said that. I'm like, no, and obviously I have better memory than you. So I love how you love arguing against me.
I don't know if you do have better memory or not.
Okay, homie, who can't remember the company's name and says associates the company to boring.
You didn't know how Minect was spelled or pronounced. What?
That's fine. But I admit that. I mean, he said that. I don't know.
Yeah. What?
What was your point?
Right, is that blockchain based?
No.
No. I knew it wasn't. I just wanted to ask. Bro, look, this guy, Mark Cuban, he's in like a handful
Yeah, he knows how to code.
of is that how he made his money?
What?
Coding?
No, he learned how to code because of blockchain.
I know he got into Solidity because of Ethereum and blockchain. Solidity specifically. I don't know if he
No,
knows
he
how to
made
code
his money
anything else.
making companies.
Oh, making companies.
I think he started off with
thought-
if I remember exactly, it was a station company where you were allowed to listen into games. And then from there, it developed into like a more of a station where you can also online watch what's going on in the game for a price. And then he sold that for like a couple $100 million. And then
from there,
and then from there built
once
on.
you got 100 mil, you kind of just know what.
I could be wrong. I would double check that information.
Yeah,
but it's something of that nature. He bought the Mavs later on for $256 million.
And then
Oh yeah, he's the owner.
he's the owner.
Yeah, single.
Yeah.
Like
Like
most teams don't, because most teams have like
A handful.
we're buying into it together. He was like
Nah.
256 mil, mine,
Mine.
and now it's worth like almost $2 billion.
2 billion?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a big franchise.
Roughly. I said 2 billion just because last time I heard it was like 1.5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, should be close enough now. Also, the last couple of teams that have sold have been like 4 to 3 billion. So this one shouldn't be too far off.
I think it'd be crazy when an NFT community
Mm-hmm.
goes and buys an NBA franchise.
It would be considered security is the only problem.
The
Project.
the project at that point.
Yep. So it has to be it's definitely doable. It just has to be filed.
Mm,
Because you're all putting money together to buy a thing.
yeah.
But doable. Definitely. And I don't see why not. And then you just sell shares of it through the NFT. Like, I don't want to be 100 million for this chunk of ownership.
NFT's got a long way to go.
Web3 has a long way to go.
Web3 does have a long way to go. I'm excited. Next 10 years is going to be really cool.
10?
10. Like, internet came out 20 years?
I was about to say, internet came out in 1996, 1995.
Yeah.
The base form of internet.
Yeah, and then 06 was when Facebook came out, right?
06, 07 was when Facebook first started in high schools.
In high school?
And then, no, in colleges, my bit.
Yeah, college.
And then it built on.
Yeah, because I remember, like, Facebook kind of being, like, a thing, like, kind of a thing when I was somewhere in middle school.
Maybe.
And I was like,
So I think yeah. So I would say another 10 years isn't too far off.
10 years? Yeah, I don't think 10 years. I mean, Bitcoin came out in 2009 was when the first chain was.
What? You okay there? You struggling, memory?
No, not.
Put your words together, bro.
Yeah, I got lazy is what it was. I didn't want to talk.
I'm like, put your words together, bro.
I was like,
Bitcoin came out in 2009. That's when the first Bitcoin was
block,
mined.
when the first block was mined, yeah. The first Bitcoin was mined. Yeah, I just got lazy. It literally all that happened was I got lazy. I didn't want to say anything.
We'll get the words out for you.
So like 2009 to 2019, that's 10 years. Bitcoin made some changes since then.
A couple.
But in the next 10 years from now, 32. Like
2032.
Yeah,
I saw what you did there.
2032 would be
I haven't thought that far ahead.
completely different world in terms of internet.
Web3, digital space,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Time to call it.
Yeah, I say we call it. We're not talking about NFTs no more. So
We went on a crazy tangent. It's a Saturday. So let us know if you like it. Let us know if it sucks or it's boring. If you like our little rants and arguments along the way.
yeah. If you're tuning in again, just give us a little rating.
If you're tuning again, we're proud of you.
We love you.
Thank you. Follow social medias. Please like, subscribe, comment, everything for the algorithm.
Yeah, check out our description. We work hard on the description sometimes.
Sometimes.
You'll find some helpful information there.
Hopefully you found some information that doesn't suck.
Yeah. We hope this is entertaining.
Somewhat entertaining. And if it's not entertaining, let Alex know how he can get more entertaining.
Yeah. What this guy? Assuming he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear.
Assuming it's not me.
He doesn't want
It's
to. He
him?
doesn't want to hear how he could be better.
No, well,
We do this for the fun of it.
I watch too much podcasts and not get better alone. Alex doesn't. He doesn't know how to improve himself yet.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in
It's been another week.
of Sometimes Crypto.
The Unscripted Crypto Podcast. Laters.